something that I hadn't found. Oh, Squash is looking so cute. Squash is looking so cute. Oh, fuck, he's moving. No, you were being so cute. You were being so cute. I think Squash is getting, what's the word? What's the word? I don't know, more tame. I don't know if it's just because he's loving on me because I was gone for a while, but... Hello, buddy boy. Hello, mister. He hasn't been attacking me as of recently, which is pretty sweet, huh? Baked AF? Not right now. I'm going to go through all of TwitchCon. I have an idea. Can you show your inner bottom lip tattoo? I don't want to slut shame. I'd never shame the sluts, but that is slut activity. You know, no shade. That's fine if you want to get a little slutty or whatever. But you know, having like a inner lip tattoo that says like pussy or whatever, that's pretty sluttish, I would say. But I'm also a dude wearing rings, so I don't, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Anyways. Was I watching Dancing with the Stars? Damn, what happened to when you had more viewers? I don't know, the stream's been going for 1 minute, but I don't know. Dum-dum. Let's see these chats. Every time I get like, damn, bro, fell off, the previous chat from like a month ago is like, dude, I love your videos, it got me through such a hard time. Literally, my mom died. My mom died, and your videos were the only thing that kept me going. Every single time I click on the chat history of one of the fucks that are like, damn, bro, fell off. See? W production. That was less than a month ago. He's so tough. W. I'd love to hang out with you. Embarrassing. Embarrassing, dude. Anyways, for real, like if you ever, I don't know, get any sort of, it's up and down and up and down, but if you reach a peak, and then people just love saying fall off, but it is often the people that are your biggest haters who 3 weeks ago said that you helped them through their grandmother's death or whatever. Anyways, you guys can't kill my vibe, dude. I had such a fucking fun time at TwitchCon. That was awesome. There were a couple of things. Well, there were 2 nights for me. They were a little like, you know, what are you going to do? I got to take away that Turtle Beach thing. Oh, wait, no, I have one more fucking video to do for them. I don't want to say I got Emi-rude, because that would be taking away from her thing, but I did get sort of touched on a karaoke stage. If you were in Joe's stream, you know what I'm talking about. I'll show you guys the clip here in a second. But anyways, Joe's short shorts. Dude, Joe... Okay, hold on. So, I'll start from the beginning. We'll do this in a sequential order, or whatever. I wasn't trying to kill the vibe, my bad. What the fuck? You coming here being like, damn, bro, you fell off hard as shit. My bad, what the fuck? Oh, my bad, I didn't know that would be killing the vibe at all. That's stupid. That's stupid and dumb. Anyways, I'm doing well. I enjoyed TwitchCon. It was awesome. I will say a couple of things, you know, like the whole security situation or whatever with Emi-ru or what have you. Like, a lot of big creators weren't going this year, and then that was kind of their, I don't know, their reasoning was kind of justified after this TwitchCon. Granted, I don't have any stalkers, really. A, I'm not nearly popular enough. B, I'm not an e-girl, you know, unless you watch my most recent YouTube video, in which case I was an e-girl for a little bit. But anyways, TwitchCon was dope, aside from convention-specific things. I just like meeting up with the guys, with the fellas. I mainly hung out with Zeusy and Joe and Coachard and Brady and the group fellas and who else? And did I say Joe already? Joe, Brooke. Explain the IG story. We'll get to that. I'm going to explain everything in sequential order. It's going to be awesome. So, there is no way I could possibly explain that to you. I'm going to try and explain that inside joke, but like it's kind of one of those things where you had to be there. And I was also a little bit high, so I was pretty... Oh, Sneak! There we go. Sneak, his wife, you know. Yup. Joe's cheeks were showing, that's how short they were. It was a very... I literally had just gotten to their, like, event or whatever, and he just stood up and he was wearing the shortest fucking shorts of all time. I was like, this is hilarious. I mean, it was just because he had just gotten up and they were, like, stuck to his ass, but... It did look very funny from where I sat. Unsparing. Thank you for the raid. Monologue, D. Mareeth, Amanda Dancer, Foofy Lover, JJ Styles. Thank you all for the subs. I do certainly have the TwitchCon flu. Every single time I've gone to TwitchCon, I've come back with the sickness. I don't have the greatest. I don't have the greatest immune system in the world, but I mean, this has happened 3 years in a row. Everyone goes to TwitchCon. Everyone, you know, kisses each other or whatever at the kissing panel, and then everyone comes back sick. I definitely have like a little thing in my nostrils, and like a little scratchiness in my throat. I woke up today and then just said, I love Magato. Thank you for the watch streak watch. What the fuck is that? That's new. Thank you for the 3-stream watch streak. Yeah, I got a little something in my throat. And it's not penis, it's like a scratchiness, you know? Did you kiss Joe? No. Joe's not one of the friends you can, like, smooch. Joe's not one of those guys. He'll be like, oh, what the fuck, you know? Zeusy, I could probably kiss. Let's see. Really anybody else. Joe wouldn't really go for a kissing. Like, I imagine if I was like, he would just be uncomfortable. So I haven't tried yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally having a misread on that. But we got some collabs planned with Joe and crew. We're going to do a boys game night. It was so much fun, dude. The convention in and of itself, I'm a social creature. I like meeting people. I like meeting fans. Took a lot of pictures. It was pretty awesome. I enjoyed that. I was mainly at the GamerSupps booth. If you're buying GamerSupps, use code Fella for 10% off. That was fun. Saw Swagger Souls. Every time I see Swagger Souls in person, which has been 3 times now, I want to be like, hey man, people say that I sound like you, but that comes across crazy because he'll just be like, okay. You know, like if someone said that to me, I'd be like, all right, I guess, you know? So I've had to bite my tongue from saying that, but it's literally like half of the comments, especially in the beginning. It'd be like, is bro Swagger Souls or whatever? And I have to bite my tongue every single fucking time. At the GamerSupps booth, who else? Nick, Isaac, Grunk, Big T. I haven't seen fucking Big T, Grunk, or Larry in forever, so that was awesome. Go on the Goons. We actually talked about that last TwitchCon, me hopping on their podcast, but I didn't live in Austin at the time. Summon Jupiter, thank you for the 12 months. Simple Manny, thank you for the 18 months. I yelled so fucking much. Do we have goddamn Snapchat streaks on Twitch now? Is that what the fuck this is? What the hell is this? You... Yep, alright, day 7, motherfucker. We got Snapchat streaks. Nikki Noodle Soup, thank you for the 17 months. I was recording a YouTube video earlier, which is why I'm starting stream at 9. This week, though, we're back to regularly scheduled programming. I'm back from the trip. I actually packed this time. Last year, I packed one outfit, and I had to buy a sweater. I had to buy a sweater, a San Diego sweater for my meet and greet, because I was out of clothes. I was like, fuck, all right, we'll turn our underwear inside out, and then I'll just buy fucking clothes or whatever. Harley, see, this is confusing me. I keep thinking this is a sub thing. Can't wait until day 67. Oh, nice. I actually just learned some lore about that. I thought 6-7 was the Skrilla song, but apparently it's that kid that does this. You know? Like, I thought it was strictly from the Skrilla song. Not fucking... Ooh, basketball game thinking. Speaking of basketball, I've got a jersey. The Lil Stank jersey has finally come in. It took, I don't know, a month and a half. It's in. I'm going to change into that after the TwitchCon recap. So tonight, what we're going to do, we're going to recap TwitchCon. I'm going to do a bit of a draw my life scenario. I've got a Canva document up and ready to go. And bitch, I got Canva Premium. Alright, so it's going to be awesome. We'll recap TwitchCon. That'll be fun. We'll talk about my, you know, how I got groped or whatever, this karaoke thing. Go through all the fun stories, things like that. I did not take many pictures, so I don't really have any pictures to back any of this up, but, you know, we'll watch a couple clips or what have you. That man looked 50. We'll get to it. We'll go everything in sequential order. Did you vlog? I did a little bit of a vlog. I mainly just appeared in other people's vlogs. Let's see. Dude, thank God I didn't fucking... I didn't record enough for a YouTube video, is my point. Thank God that I didn't have a meet and greet this year, because I could have... You know, that guy from karaoke could have pulled up on me. You know what I'm saying? He could have pulled up on me, crazy style. I'm gooning to this shit king. Thank you. You know, statistically, if someone's watching you, there's like a, I don't know, there's like a almost 100% chance that you're getting jacked off to if you're putting shit online. We've got Joe's friend. Oh my God. Let me tell you guys, this is the first con since Joe has had his like crazy surge to like superstardom. I got approached so many times and I was like, hello, how are you? Are you a big fan? And then they'd be like, HansumFella, whatever. And then their true colors would show at the end. They'd be like, so where's Joe? They'd be like, can you call Joe? Or like some people would be like, Joe's friend, oh shit. And I'd be like, God damn it, dude. So many people, like that happened. Probably half of the interactions I had at the tail end, they'd be like, so where's Joe? I'd be like, God damn it, dude. You don't care about me. You just care about Joe. You want to find him. Oh, man. I'm trying to think if there's any new... I feel like I didn't meet any new people this time. I feel like I haven't interacted with the average Harry that much in person. That guy's cool. That guy's the homie. I feel like he's been having a bit of a resurgence. He's been, like, featured on so many streams. Zoil, the biggest guy I've ever seen in my life. And that's not a fat thing. He's, like, impossible to miss. He's, like, fucking huge, dude. He is, like, I almost said it. He's, like, 6'8" or something. And I'm like, what the fuck? I will say a lot of people don't really recognize me unless they're, like, real fans or... Not real fans. Unless they, like, know me from the TikTok or, like, fans of the YouTube or the Twitch or whatever. But... people that just know me sort of, when I speak, that's when it happens, usually. Usually it'll be like, I'll get like a look like this and I'll be like, hello, and then it's good. I will say I had one interaction. It wasn't even an interaction. I was at the Gamer Subs booth and I every fan I met was awesome. But I will say I was scanning the crowd, like looking around, and then I made eye contact with this lady. And she looked at me and she went, and then left. And I was like, what? It was that happened one time. Like, I was like talking to Isaac and Nick and everybody. And I was like scanning the crowd. And I locked eyes with, I don't know who, like one of the con attendees. And she looked at me and then went, and then gestured to a friend and went, and then they walked away. I was like, what? What did I do? Holy shit. Haley D, thank you for the 16 months. Who's this fucking guy? Or whatever. Yeah, it was great. I don't know if I just made weird eye contact or whatever. That's like probably the only autistic thing about me is I'm not good at eye contact. Like I'm either too much eye contact or I'm not enough eye contact. Like I'll talk and I'll be like looking over here, or it's too much like staring into your eyes. Anyways, dude, I'm losing my fucking voice. I yelled a bunch. Dude, I hate going to bars and like the bars that are like and to have a conversation with people, you have to be like, hey, yeah, no, what are you doing at TwitchCon tomorrow? Like, it's impossible. Your hair looks different? Dude, look at the coils, bruh. I just got tight coils today. My hair, I have had a great hair day. I did go on a bike ride, though, so it's a bit more frizzy. All right, let's start from the top. So we'll do a TwitchCon recap. I'll show you guys something I made. And then we'll do, and by made, I mean I just, like, made a blank Canva document. And then, yeah, I got a retwist. And then after that, we're gonna do some reacts. I'll watch some videos, maybe take a look at the bedrooms. I did vet out the bedrooms last time, and I guess I glanced over the pornography, but I vetted them out again after or prior to me recording that YouTube video. Also, speaking of, new YouTube video just dropped. Don't watch it now, watch it after. If you want to see me with big fucking tits, check it out. And also, oh, wait, speaking of, booyah, baby, that's me. That's me, baby boy. Me with big-ass tits. I'm a beautiful woman, by the way. I'm a fucking gorgeous woman. I'll send out the Google form, just so you guys can send in. We'll get it pinned. If you already have a picture of your bedroom or want to take it right now, I can rank your bedrooms after the TwitchCon recap. I imagine the recap will take a little bit of time. Am I dumb as fuck? There we go. All right, mods, we want to pin that. Did you vlog it? I vlogged very little of it. Not enough for a main channel. Maybe a second channel. I was in Coach Hard's video a lot, and I think Joe did a vlog. Sneeg's vlog I was in a good bit. I literally just hung out. Hold on. Let me show you. This will make more sense when I pull up my motherfucking thing. I will say there were a good bit of people I didn't see that I saw last year that I really wanted to. Crispy, I didn't see. Say there were... Oh, hello. Crispy, I would have liked to have seen. I think he showed up on Saturday. The Goons fellas, I would have liked to have seen. I saw Cryos, or whatever. I saw him. Last year, I mainly hung out with Crispy. This year, it was Joe, Zeusy, Sneeg. We're all the same hotel, Coachard. All right. My brother, super dope meeting you. Super dope meeting you. You're hilarious. Thank you very much, man. Yeah. Pleasure to meet you as well. All right. Check this out, bitch. TwitchCon recap. This is some fucking high production quality. Okay? TwitchCon recap. Here we go. This is what we're doing. I am mad prepared. Here we go. Who's ready? No, it's not a slideshow. It's sort of a slideshow. We're TwitchCon recapping. So we'll go. Okay, so here's me. Here's mainly everyone I hung out with. Wait, where's Brady? I could have sworn I had a picture of Brady in here. This guy I will explain later. This guy is important to maybe one of the funniest inside jokes of my entire life. Dum Dum, thank you for the one gifted. He's a firefighter. His name is Churg Bergley. Hold on. His name is Chet Bertel. Hold on. We'll get to that later. Fuck, where's Brady? God damn it. Hold on. His name is Brunt Churgley. Or something. Oh, God. Okay. His name is Xi Jinping. This is not going to make any sense. I'm going to try and call Zeusy and have him explain this. Or maybe Coach Hard or something. Okay. I hate everyone who got to go. I don't know if I'm... If I go next year, I don't even know if I'll pay for the convention. Like, I like the social aspect. I like friends that I don't normally see all in one place. But the convention, I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God. I wore this like 2 days in a row in San Diego. I really need to change out of this. I have not watched it yet. Zeusy's live. I'm going to call him when it comes to the inside joke thing. How the fuck am I going to do this? Okay, hello everyone. So this is my TwitchCon recap, all right? So basically, so I flew, that is red. How do I make it gray? All right, so here we go. Flew in from Austin, Texas. And I got recognized a good bit in Austin, Texas, which makes sense because everyone is a fucking streamer in Austin, Texas. So I was flying in, flew into San Diego. Took me a fucking hour. Just use MS Paint. I couldn't figure out how to use Paint. Like, I couldn't figure out how to get the little pictures to move or whatever. So, I mean, this part you probably could have guessed. Flew in, and I met some guy. This is unnecessary, but I met some guy at a party later who sat behind me. I don't know. I'm trying to pan out my Thursday. Okay, so there we go. Blah 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 blah. Flew in. Oh, I remember something. So I lost my fucking card. All right. So I lost my fucking card, and they were like, "We can't check you into the hotel." And I was like, "That's a sad face." I was all sad. So then I walked all the fucking way to Chase Bank. All right. I walked all the way to Chase Bank. Okay. Chase Bank. Chase. And Chase is next to a Chipotle. So I get there because I need a physical card, and Chase is like, go fuck yourself, you'll get it on Monday. I was like, well, I'm leaving on Monday. So then I go over here to Chipotle, I have a bowl by myself. Homeless guy follows me into the Chipotle, and he's like, hello, can you get me some chicken? And I was like, did you just fucking follow me into this Chipotle? No, I'm not going to sit here in line while you make a bowl. That makes no goddamn sense. I mean, if you sat outside and asked for like a handful of chicken, I would do that, you know? But he followed me all the way in, and he was like, can you give me some chicken? And I was like, no. I will not get you some chicken. And anyway, so I go back to the hotel, blah, blah, blah. As it turns out, you don't need a physical card. They could use Apple Pay. So I did a lot of bullshit for nothing. I got checked in late. So Sofa, thank you for the 3-stream streak. I guess I'm going to start thanking those now. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. That was pretty much night one. Oh, here's something. Then there's the partner party. The big partner party at the convention center. Really nothing interesting happened there. I did drink, whatchamacallit, no alcohol White Claws with Sneeg's wife. I guess I should have finished that sentence faster. I didn't drink. I was with everybody. Hey, guys. Fuck. Because she's pregnant. So I was like, you're also in recovery. That's interesting. She was like, no, I'm pregnant. I was like, fuck. I was like, you also have a problem. That's pretty cool. And she was like, oh, nope, I am pregnant. I was like, oh. Okay. And then, was Zeusy there? I'm pretty sure Zeusy was there. Can I fuck with everyone's face? No. No, I thought I could stretch him out. Pause, big pause. So it's the partner party. I didn't download a picture of the partner party. Imagine maybe this. I don't know. Imagine this, but more people and more dancing. I met a lot of people from the video. Well, never mind. Can't say that. Met a lot of people from a video that I was in that will drop in November. And I met a lot of streamers, a lot of people in Austin I'm friends with. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool shit. And then we leave to go to Happy Does. This is Happy Does. This is the big fucking spot where everyone hangs out. And this is all Thursday. This is all night one. Oh, what's up, everybody? Hey. Oh, shit. And Coach Shard is here as well. This is before I met up with Nick and Isaac and everybody was getting in late. So, okay, we're all here. We're having a good time. I don't drink, as you guys know. So, I'm like, all right, why don't we keep up the drink pace with Red Bulls? And I didn't realize how much people are fucking drinking. So, I had 8 goddamn Red Bulls. My heart felt like it was going to explode. I probably would have been better off drinking alcohol. I had like 8 sugar-free Red Bulls. My heart felt like it was going to blow up. I was so fucking sweaty. I don't know if I had 8, but I had like 6. So, fucking, yeah, so I'm sweating my ass off, and they have karaoke. And you guys know me. I'm a big karaoke guy. I enjoy karaoke. It's fun. Joe pays. I'm fucking waiting goddamn forever. Okay, we're all hanging out. We're all talking. Joe's girl is here. What the fuck is this? Brooke is here. Hey, I'm Brooke. I'm a girl. Zeusy's girl is here. Hello, I'm Jim. My agent. I met my agent. Anyway, so whatever. Met a lot of people. Happy Does is fun. Got to see a lot of streamers. I wish I could think off the top of my head. But anyways, so I'm fucking waiting goddamn forever to do the Humpty Dance. Alright? You guys know the Humpty Dance? It's my go-to. If I look into a crowd for karaoke and it's 50% black people, I'm doing the Humpty Dance. And if it's like a lot of unks, they love the Humpty Dance. They love it. You know this song. And you don't have to possess any sort of singing skill. You just kind of talk. Because that's what rap music was back in the day, just kind of talking. It's this song.
Used to.
Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So, oh, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round, I'm the new fool in town, and my style's laid down by the underground. I drink up all the Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty.
Yo, ladies.
Oh, how I'd like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereo pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky, I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Hey, yo, fat girl. Come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. And I'm a skinny guy, so that's like a perfect line. People love that. People go crazy for that. Yeah, fat girl. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Yeah, he says he's skinny and also has a long nose. I'm like, this is perfect. Anyways, so I signed up for that song, and I did do that song, and I've been waiting forever, and fucking Joe, goddamn Moneybags Joe, is like, here's $30. Let me do the Creed song. Granted, we all went up and performed the song, except for, you know, the girlfriend. So we're all up here, la da 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 da, singing the song. Okay? So we're all up here, can sneak sing. Really, none of us can. I mean, all of us were just yelling. They're hammered, and I'm fucking, like, about to have a goddamn heart attack. So, you know, we sang, Hold me now, I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, which I only know the chorus to, which is important for the story. This is very important to the story, that I only know the chorus. Granted, killed it, absolutely killed the chorus, all right, but it is important for the context of the story that you guys know that I only knew the chorus. So now, this was the first, you know, first there was me, then there was Imiru's thing, all right, because this. Hold on. How the fuck do I... Oh. Give me 1 second. I'm being an editing genius. I think one more. Fuck. There we go. Okay. All right. So here we go. So, which first of all, Joe did not strike me as a person that would do karaoke. I think he just got drunk enough and his girlfriend was coercive enough to get him to do karaoke. So, we're all singing and it's a good time. And then suddenly, I feel a hand on my shoulder. Suddenly I feel a hand on my shoulder, and this old guy has come up behind me. He's come up on stage. So all of us are on stage singing in a group, and I'm fucking killing it. I'm getting on my knees and shit. I love karaoke. I'm like, hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking. Granted, I want to make it clear I got on my knees before this guy showed up. So I'm over here, and I'm singing. I'm actually kind of off on the end. Everyone's over here. All right. And I'm singing, and I just feel this guy touch me, and I can only see him in my peripheral. And I also didn't know it was that bad. Like, in the moment, in the heat of the performance, it just kind of felt like some dude was, like, you know, like a buddy wraps their hand around your shoulder or whatever. But this is not the guy. But I could just see this guy in my peripheral. I'm thinking he's friends with Joe and Brooke or, like, any one of these guys. You know, I'm thinking, like, it's probably not Zeus's friend, this 40-year-old white guy. But, no, I mean, I thought it was one of their friends. And I also didn't know he was 40. I didn't know what he looked like. I just felt him, you know? So, he just, like, appears out of nowhere. But the reason it's important that I didn't know all the words, why that's important to the story, is this guy picked up the slack. This guy, like, he just put his hand on my shoulder. He knew every fucking word of the song. So I'm giving him the microphone like it looks like we're like gay lovers or something. So I'm like handing him the microphone. So like the parts that I don't know, which is most parts of the song except for the chorus, I'm like, oh, take it away, my brother. But whole time, I haven't turned around and looked at this guy. I'm looking at the crowd, all right? And I think that this is like Joe's friend. So the entire song, I am singing, and then when I need help, this guy is my guardian angel, okay? He knows all the words, so I kind of bring the mic back there, and he's kind of touching my shoulder, but I thought it was in like a friendly way until I saw the video. So at this point, I get off stage. This guy fucking disappears. This guy, how do you delete? This guy disappears completely. We didn't see him before. We didn't see him after. He was like an apparatus or something. This guy pulled up, touched me, sang the song, left. Like, it wasn't like he was trying to spit game or something. Like, he literally just went up, did that, left. Just a fucking apparition, a thief in the night that wanted to grope me. He was getting a little close to the chest. So then, hold on, I'll show you guys the clip. This doesn't really capture it because because it's the whole time. Maybe not the whole time, but like like halfway through, like half of the song. And as you could see, I'm fucking in the zone. You doing so much? Well, that was 8 Red Bulls, and also, I'm just a good karaoke guy, you know? Is Joe live currently? So, here's the guy. I'll just let him take it away. But I do want to say, I come off stage, and I go up to Brooke, and Brooke comes up to me, and she was like, hey, and Brooke is Joe's girlfriend, for those of you that don't know. She comes up to me, and she's like, did you fucking know that guy? The guy that was touching you? I was like, what? I was like, is that not your friend? She was like, the 40-year-old? I was like, what do you mean, the 40-year-old? And then she shows me the video, and I was like, what? Zusi, play it again. Zusi, I gotta call you to explain the Chong Berkeley thing. That'll be a while. That'll be, what was that, night? That was Saturday night? I'm gonna try and get that. I already told my chat, bro. Alright, here we go.
Behind HansumFella. Why is the video in fucking 240p?
So look at this guy. Look at him touching me.
Look what Brooke says.
Why is he massaging him?
I just tried to fucking pause his video. So I'm thinking this guy's like a friend, and I'm like, hey, come on now. This isn't even the worst of it. I pray to God Joe didn't show the whole video. I fucking hope he didn't. Because it's not like I could even make a case for, like, this guy assaulting me. Because there's, like, a video where there's a part of the video where, like, we kind of make eye contact, and I'm like, and he's like, so, like, looks like we're gay lovers of some sort. I guess I'll look at the VOD. This was fun, though. But yeah, look at this. I don't fucking know this guy. No one knows this guy. And he's in close vicinity to Joe, so I'm thinking they're friends.
Bro.
And he wants to grab the microphone. I'm thinking in this moment in time that he is, like, trying to just grab the microphone. I'm like, nuh-uh, bitch. But maybe he's trying to hold my hand. No, he looks super gay. Look at how happy I am. I'm so happy to be in touch by this guy. But I was just in the moment having a good time.
Bro, the fucking, yo, and then he like wraps his arm around him at the end. Hansum comes back down. He's like, yo, your friend's awesome. I'm like, what? He's like, you don't know that guy? I'm like, what do you mean? We just walked up on stage. Like, yeah, a lot of us were up.
Why do I do something gay at TwitchCon every year? Last year was kissing Prezzo for too long on the lips. This year was getting... Like, I said he was awesome because he knew all the words. So I was like, I didn't know the word. I would have been fucked without that guy, you know? He was my knight in shining armor in terms of the song. But I didn't know he was, like, molesting me the whole time. I had no idea. I was in the motherfucking zone, brother. Let me go to his...
I'm like, what do you mean? We just walked up on stage. Like, yeah, a lot of us were up there. But I'm like, that was like a random 40...
That was the main problem, is there were too many people up there. Like, if it had just been, like, 3 or 4, like, it would have been obvious, you know? But I thought we were coming up like a big group.
5-year-old man. He's like, bro, he was like rubbing my shoulders. I'm like, yeah. I did it. We didn't know who the fuck he was. And then he just disappeared. He was nowhere to be found. Also, I gotta say, this year was the IRL stream apocalypse.
We'll stop it here. Everyone is fucking IRL streaming everywhere you went. Jack Doherty was there. I would never murder anybody. And I would never ask any of you to murder anyone. But if I ran up on Jack Doherty, or if any of you ran up on Jack Doherty, I mean, think about it. I don't know. You should get less years off your sentence if it's that fucking guy. Dude, he was just spamming the F slur as if it was some kid who just fucking learned what it was. Just, like, trying so hard to clip farm at, like, just outside of TwitchCon, like, in San Diego. Like, he went to San Diego. Did you guys not see the clip? I'm not going to play it on here. Peach Jars, Austin native, OTK, maybe not in OTK, friend of OTK, or Will Neff, package, what is it called? Package? I don't know. Fucking, what am I trying to say? Whatever. It doesn't matter. But anyways, you know who she is. She had like a clip on Twitter that went viral of him just like dropping the F slur over and over. And it's like, he just like, you know, it's such an obvious like clip farm attempt, but like for what? Just to get people to shit on you. It's like Twitter rage bait, but in real life, you know? I don't know who that guy is. Yes, you do. Jack Doherty. Fucking shitbag. He crashed his Lamborghini. He runs like an OnlyFans prostitution ring. His whole existence is just rage baiting and being a fucking shit stain on the internet, just the internet's punching bag, because he knows that's the only time he'll ever have any sort of notoriety is just by being the internet's punching bag, you know? Just an absolute fucking baby-faced fuck boy haircut, piece of shit fuck. But it's like, even saying this is too much, because it's like, okay, this is exactly what he wants. He wants you to, what up, Connie? How you doing? That is how you say your name, right? Every time I meet you, I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I should say your name. Because I'm pretty sure it's Connie, but I'm not 100% sure. Is it Connie? I'm anxiously awaiting. It's like Connie, more soft. It's not Connie. I think that's just my southern drawl. Connie. I think that's because I'm pussying out of saying it. Anyways, Jack Doherty is a fucking piece of shit asshole, and I'm not saying we should kill him with guns. However, I'm not saying the world would have been a better place if he had died in the Lamborghini accident, but I'm also not saying that. Fucking piece of shit bag. Jesus Baby Rockstar, thank you for the one gifted. Is this new information? No. Everyone knows. Yeah, everyone knows he's a piece of shit. But I'm saying, like, he was at TwitchCon doing his IRL streaming nonsense, which honestly I feel like the IRL streaming hate to this year, it's kind of like, they've always been like that. I don't know if there's just more eyes on it now, but IRL streaming has always been 50% just people. I interacted with several IRL streamers, and it was all just abhorrent. Like, it was all just, like, so obviously, like, trying to get a clip or, like, rage baity so that I give some reaction. So stupid. I think they have no respect a lot of the time. Yeah, God forbid you're a lady. If you're a lady and you run into an IRL streamer, you're fucked. Like, you're either going to get, like, they're either going to misogyny max, or they're going to make you very uncomfortable with, like, sexual statements, you know? 9 times out of 10. It's not every IRL streamer, but a lot of IRL streamers are just fucking, like, that's kind of the... Because, like, you gotta have some kind of content in real life. You gotta make content, but, like, you don't have to do all this extra fucking bullshit. So that was a lot of TwitchCon. Not a lot of TwitchCon. Not from what I experienced, but I saw a lot of that. And then, obviously, the whole Emiru debacle. Which, by the fucking way, I mean, Jesus Christ. Obviously, I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel here. I'm not gonna say anything that hasn't been said already. But, like, the fact that, first of all, someone can even... Like, even if their MO wasn't to protect Emiru, you know, which I don't think it was, obviously it wasn't, even if that wasn't their MO, wouldn't you want, like, you don't want people skipping the line. This dude just skipped the whole line. Wouldn't the Twitch staff at least be briefed on, you know, people can't skip the line? That seems pretty straightforward, and this guy just fucking... went right up and, like, I don't know, touched her boob or something and then walked away. I don't know. I saw HansumFella getting a snack at the hotel. Oh, yeah. You were stranded outside. I don't know how long you were there. It's funny to think if you were there for, like, 30 minutes just waiting. You were high, being like, I don't know how to get in. I was like, watch this. It's called a key card. Beep. And I just got a smart water. My throat was parched because I'm a California sober. So I was just high. We'll talk about me getting high. Me getting high on Sunday, that was the highest I've ever fucking been in my life. This shit, Joe or Brooke, whatever they had, we'll get to that later. All right. So that was pretty much this night. I got, you know, molested by that guy, and then we all hung out, had a good laugh about it, and then I went up and did the Humpty dance. All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. Everyone cheered, threw their bras and panties up on stage, whatever. And then I went home. Do-do-do-do-do. La-da-do-da-do. Going home, 8 Red Bulls deep. I couldn't sleep that night, obviously, because I had fucking 8 Red Bulls in my system. I was just sitting in bed, tired, being like, ah. And then, yeah. La-da-do-da-dee, went home. I don't think there's no way it was actually 6. Or no way it was actually 8. It was certainly 6. It wasn't 8. But I was just keeping up with everyone's drinks. Anyways. Next day. What happened the next day? First day of TwitchCon. Not much in terms of the con. Like, this is the most time I spent at the con. I'm mainly at the Gamersubs booth. Met Swagger Souls for the second time. I doubt he remembers me. Hung out mainly with the group guys. Group guys hanging out. Bert Chunley raid. Thank you, Bert Chunley, for the raid. Thank you for your service. I'll explain that soon as well. And yeah, so la-da-da-da-da. I'm fucking hanging out with these guys. It was very nice. I love, holy fuck, a Bert Chunley. Oh, Coach Yard. Oh my God, Butt Shungle raid. Bort Chungus. I am going to try my best to explain that. Look, I have all the characters from TwitchCon. And look. This is Butt Chungle. Or whatever. I'm going to try my best to explain his, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. I guess I already did say R.I.P. on my story. I don't want to spoil it, though. Thank you, Coach R, for the raid. Oh, you're here as well. Imagine if Coach Ard was Bert Chungus. I'll explain it later. Alright, so me and the boys are hanging out. I haven't seen Tanner or Grunk or fucking Larry. I guess Yummy's not here, but he's just in this picture. All the homies mainly hung out at the Gamer Subs booth. Then I went, and I believe most of this day was, I think I hung out with, yeah, I met up with, oh, I remember Zeusy, Joe, Brooke, and the guy that dresses up as Benjamin Franklin. We all hung out, and then I went, and we all ate, and I went home. And that was basically it. You know the guy that dresses up as Ben Franklin? That guy was cool as fuck. Hold on. The meme gift guy, yes. That guy was the motherfucking homie. I forgot to put him in here. What the fuck? Okay, here's Zeusy with him. I was introduced to him through Zeusy. They're like good friends. I gave that bitch an extra hour of sunlight. Bitches love an extra hour of sunlight. I kind of want to save that. Oh, I love this picture. It says like back, is it 8 inches in thick, remember? Anyways, hung out with this dude. Got dinner with him. Through him, got invited to a party. Every night there were like parties that like, ooh, your ass has to get put on a motherfucking list for this party, bitch. And that was, and like, it's never like that crazy. I think it's just to make people feel more important about themselves, you know? Did you already talk about karaoke? Yes. You got to get on a list. And then if you are really, so like me, Joe, and I'll put the fellas off to the side here. Me, Joe, Zeusy, and their respective girlfriends, and the Ben Frank guy are all in the partner party, and Joe's like, ooh, I'm going to go to the fucking Purple Lounge. And if you don't know what the Purple Lounge is, it's like the partner lounge, but for more important people. It's like the fucking Epstein's Island of partner lounges, you know? Like all the big wigs go over there. Maybe not exactly the Epstein's Island of partner. Like no one's, there aren't any kids over there, you know? At least to my knowledge, I don't fucking know. I haven't been invited to the Purple Lounge or whatever. So anyways, we get invited to this party. Or no. Joe doesn't. I remember this. I don't have an image for this. So I'll just go. Here's what I'll do. I'll just get rid of this background. Alright, so imagine, actually, let me just draw a bunch of people. La-da-da-da-da. La-da-do-da-do. Do-da-da-da-dee. So this is the first party. This is Friday night. Big. It's mainly Minecrafters. So I'm going there, and I'm trying to meet my boys. I'm trying to fucking meet up with the group fellas. Okay. And they're not getting to this party until like midnight. I didn't know that. I went to the party. I'm a fucking loser. I went to the party right when it started, like 9. Okay? So I enter into the party, and I was like, fuck, I'm not going to know anybody. I'm fucked. And I walked in with Tina Kitten and Foolish and Tubbo and Jack Manifold. I just took Jack Manifold's fucking head off. But anyways, I walked in with them. Tina Kitten and Foolish, not that the other people are not sweet. Tina Kitten and Foolish are like the sweetest souls every time I meet them. Tubbo as well. I love Tubbo. We've hung out, I don't know, I think every TwitchCon except for this one, some kind of, well, I mean, I guess if you count this party as like an outing, but he's the homie. I like Tubbo. Well, I like everyone I just mentioned. But Tina Kitten and Foolish are always so sweet. They're just like sweet little souls. But Tubbo's always friendly to me when I see him, and Jack and all those guys. It's weird when you know someone of someone, but you don't like know them. Like me and all the people I just mentioned, we're not like friends, you know, we're not like tight, but when we see each other, it's cordial and fun or whatever. But I'm like, so I'm at this party just alone, like floating around, and I'm just like talking to Minecraft people. I ran into Bad Boy Halo, and I had to pretend like I didn't know, like, and this is no like shade or anything. Bad Boy Halo is very recognizable as a person. You know what I'm saying? He's a very recognizable guy. So I was like, Bad Boy Halo. I knew it was Bad Boy Halo. You know, I knew who it was. Very recognizable guy. But anyway, so that was mainly that party. The only interesting thing, this isn't even that interesting inherently, but I got mad FOMO. I was just tired, and I was like, fuck, my feet hurt, ouchies. So I leave at midnight. Fucking everyone and their mom shows up after midnight. Everyone and their mom, all my friends. Nick calls me the next day. He was like, it was the funniest shit in the world. And I was like, that's fucking great, dude. What the hell? You know, I already had FOMO for leaving early because I was tired. And fucking, apparently it was so much fun. Best party at Twitchcon, blah, 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 blah. So that's awesome. I'm going to try and skip through the boring shit. And we'll get to... Okay, so let's see. Saturday, again, just hung around the Gamer Subs booth. Met a bunch of fans. Like I said, every time I met a fan, it was a good interaction. Other than that one girl that made the stank face at me, but she wasn't a fan, obviously. Chris Leghole? What? Oh, fuck. Did I just say like a slur or something? Who is that? Is that like one of those like word, like make me say a bad word? Oh, Chris was talking about I got a leg hole. Yes, yeah, okay, sorry. You just said Chris leg hole. I thought it was like tree grow or, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, all right, so this day was pretty eventful. The con in and of itself, again, it was mainly just me hanging out of the Gamer Subs booth, drinking too much caffeine, meeting fans. Oh, I got hemorrhoids at this con. This was the day I figured out I had hemorrhoids, Saturday. So I pooped this morning, and it was all bloody, and I was like, oh, fuck, I got hemorrhoids. So... I almost put on my Instagram story, does anyone have Preparation H at the con? So this is the start of Saturday. Hemorrhoids. I haven't had hemorrhoids in a while. They still hurt. Anyways. Oh, I was on my dreary. Yeah, I was on my dude period. So this day, Saturday, we went to eat. We all went to eat. Where the fuck? How did you magically get hemorrhoids? I just shit my fucking brains out. We're all going to eat. The only significant thing about eating is I hit a nasty stanky leg in the middle of the crosswalk and almost got ran over because I was doing a bit for a vlog. And then we decided, hey, let's go axe throwing. That'll be fun. Everyone goes axe throwing. Here we are. So, yada-da-da-da. Now... I went back to the hotel to poop. Do you guys remember the hemorrhoids? Everything is connected. Okay. I went back to the hotel to poop because I've been having stomach problems and I had hemorrhoids. So I'm la-da-da-da-da back to the hotel. They're fucking throwing axes. We go to this axe throwing place. Apparently, while I was gone, Chris throws a goddamn shovel. It bounces off and just fucking... It didn't hit him in the head. It hit him in the leg, but I don't have a full body image. So he threw a shovel. So there are axes. There are double hand axes. So he didn't die. He's alive. But, and the shovels, which I don't even fucking know why shovel is an option. I mean, it was like this. The tip was this big, Pauls. Like, I don't know how you're going to get this. So it bounces off. Apparently he like ran up really fast and then threw it, and it was like ding 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 right into his leg, deep gash or what have you. So then I'm showing up. So then I show up and I'm like, hey, everybody, what's going on? And then he's like bleeding. And I was like, what the fuck happened? So, yeah. So, yeah, his leg was bleeding, but my asshole was bleeding from the hemorrhoids. So, I mean, we were both bleeding. Granted, I didn't tell any of them this, I don't think. So, I was being a silent hero. I was suffering in silence. And now, guys, they have this challenge at this particular axe throwing place. It's called the Wall of Fame. Okay? It's called the Wall of Fame, right? And you have 20 throws to score above a 75. A bullseye is 6, next to a bullseye is 4. So essentially you have to throw an axe, the big axe, the two-handed axe, which I threw with one hand, by the way. You got to throw that big motherfucker and at least get a 4 every single time to get on the Wall of Fame. And guess who fucking did it? Guess who fucking did it? Oh! You guys are kind of having the same reaction that everyone had. Like, I did it, and I thought everyone would be like, oh, shit! And, like, Joe and Sneak and Susie and Chris were like, all right, let's go, get ready. I was like, what the hell, guys? Come on. That was crazy, Oh, yeah, look at the pinned if you want to submit Yeah, I guess you were preoccupied with your fucking injury, if you want to call it that. I'll show you guys. Let me see if I can... Where's the image? I'll just show you here. Yeah. That's the fucking Hall of Fame, motherfucker. Or the Wall of Fame. HansumFella, 85, you bitch. HansumFella, 85. Look at that. So I'm forever immortalized in the Hall of Fame, or the Wall of Fame over there. So if you just want to, if you're ever in San Diego and you go to the axe throwing place, check it out. So some of us are not built for this. Some of us will stab themselves with shovels. And others will power through adversity. You got fucking axe mogged, dude. You got absolutely axe mogged. Again, it's one of those things that, like, you do and you're like, oh, and then no one really cares that much. Like, I remember I It's back. Those are not my pronouns, motherfucker. What? What if I just fucking poop myself? What are the rules? I thought I had a toot in the chamber. I did not. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, I forgot about that. Dude, when I was, I was walking with Zeusy and his girlfriend, and I thought it'd be a funny, like, exit if I was like, huh, all right, catch you guys later, and then just ripped crazy ass, and then walked off. And I did that. I was like, see you suckers later. Super farted, and then we ended up walking the same way. And I was like, fuck. I thought that would be like, you know, like a magician fucking throws a smoke bomb and disappears or whatever. But I just farted, and then we walked in the same direction. I was like, tough crowd. What are you going to do? All right. Damn, dude. The TwitchCon flu has fucking got to me. Now, we are coming up on a very important part of the saga, of the event. Honestly, maybe my favorite part of TwitchCon, and it is going to be damn near impossible for me to explain this in a way that captures how fucking funny it was at the time. An hour in and he's not done yet, motherfucker. Who cares? You know, what else are we to do? React? We're catching up. It's been a while. We're catching up. I was crazy. Like, I was like the seventh wheel of sorts. It was pretty nuts. All right. I'm going to try and explain this in a way that makes any fucking sense at all. This is the hardest I have laughed in, I mean, so goddamn long. Let me, tears in my eyes like all night long. How did I... Oh, I remember. Okay, so all right. Get ready for this. So we are all at the bar. All of us, mainly this group of people. There's some other people, but these are the people that are mainly involved in... The name is Chet Bertel. That is the important thing to note here. His name is Chet Bertel. All right? So, we're all hanging out. We're talking about, like, how we jack off or whatever, and I'm trying to explain to everyone that nutting into the bathtub is not that crazy and a pretty normal thing. All right? And so, basically, I look up, and there is a poster at this bar of this man. Okay? And it says... and this poster says, Chet Bertel, whatever year he was born, to 2022, retired. Or whatever. And I was like... And I looked up at it, and just as like a throwaway bit, you know, I knew it was his retirement age, or the year he retired, and I knew his name was Chet Bertel, but I was like, fucking rest in peace to Bert Shirtley. Or Chunk Bertle. I can't remember what I said. We've had so many fucking iterations of this guy now. And, like, retired from the firefighter force. Firefighter force. He's a firefighter. So I look up and just throwaway bit. I'm like, damn, rest in peace to Chert Bergley. Berg Shirtley or something like that. I can't remember exactly what I said. The one that started it all. And then... So that was just like, whatever. And then we just kept kind of saying his name in different ways. Every single time we said his name was different. It'd be like Burnt Churgley, Chug Bunkles, Fart Chungus. It eventually devolved into Xi Jinping, and like this, this was anticlimactic. Now I'm telling you, it's not going to be nearly as funny as it was, but you guys know those bits. Listen, I'm not going to let you guys fucking poop on my parade. Tears in my goddamn eyes. You had to be there. Chunk Bingus, I believe Chris maybe even said a slur. Oh my God. Also, while we were walking down, this dude was fucking hilarious. I've never met Jay before in my life. This guy was goddamn hilarious. We were like, first of all, TwitchCon is the biggest group of Asian women you will ever see anywhere. There are Asian women fucking everywhere. Weenie2K? Is that you? You have never seen more Asian women in one place than TwitchCon. I guess Asia. But I mean, in America, literally, like, you have never seen Asian women like you have at TwitchCon. Okay? Or I guess unless you're in Chinatown or something. And we were like, how funny would it be if you just went up to any Asian woman and you were like, ni hao. Just hoping they were Chinese. And then they're like, I'm Vietnamese. You're like, fuck. Like, or they're Japanese or fucking Korean or whatever. So that was a bit that was going on. And then eventually we made our way to Melt Burger. At this point, Joe was my weed plug or whatever. So he let me hit his thing. Pause. He let me hit his weed pin. So I was pretty high. I'm not good with weed, and this is important and connects to the Sunday story. This is Saturday. So Joe's gone. Sneak is gone at this point. This is the squad. And we go out to eat, and we're just saying, you know, Chunk Bertle, Chert Bertley, Brunk Chinggis or whatever. And like, so I'm like, what is this guy's actual story? What is his real story? And I Googled it at Melt Burger. Chet Bertel is fucking dead. An actual dead guy. He died. I was like, what? So he fucking died. And, you know, may God rest his soul. May God rest his soul. May God rest his soul. That was the... I don't know why it said retired. I mean, I guess technically he retired then, but he fucking died. And I just said that as a joke. And when I'm trying to explain that he's dead, there are just tears in my fucking eyes. And again, it's one of those things you have to be there for, because, like, from the outside looking in, this guy is just fucking dead. But, like, we had been making fun of his name all night long. And he was real deal dead. So then we just kept saying, like, R.I.P. Chunk Bunchroll or whatever. Or, like, rest in peace to Bert Chungus. Hold on, I have to... And so I did some digging. I watched 3 memorial videos. And I was so high, I made this my background. Okay? And then, there were times in the night where I would open my phone, check the time, and be like, nice. And we went to a hookah lounge. Zeusy brought us to a hookah lounge, and they would look over, and I'd be watching, like, Chunk Bruntley memorial videos. And we just never stopped saying his name differently. And for some reason, it never stopped being funny. And I thought it was because I was high, but the next day, it was just as funny. Bert Chungus, hold on. I'm trying to go through some of the names. Short Bungley, Bert Chungus. I looked up his name in Chinese. Boink Ji Ping, Bronk Churgson, Bronk Churgle, Burke Kinsley, Burke Zin Mao. And then Jay was like, hey man, I can't remember my Twitter username. Just search fucking Bronk Churgley on Twitter and you'll find it. And that made me laugh so hard. Again, it's kind of one of those things you have to be in attendance for. But tears in my fucking eyes for this guy. And I stayed up all night face-apping his memorial. But for real, his name, never forget the name, Chet Bertel, may he rest in peace. Rest in peace, Chet Bertel, San Diego firefighter hero. He died. The more research I did, the more bad I felt. He died in a car accident. And it got to the point where we literally forgot his real name. Like, we were like, I have no fucking idea what this guy's name is. But yeah, I was like, he died abruptly. Just like laughing. Oh my god. Anyways, this is impossible to explain to anyone. What about the flowers? The flowers that... Oh my god! I went to his website and you can send flowers to his house. And I almost did that, but then it was like $100. You can still, to this day, 2 years later, send flowers to Chung Brunkley's house or whatever. So I have his address if you guys need it. I don't know. Cook him a nice meal. That would be wildly inappropriate. That's when we stopped. We were like, all right. So anyways, that's this story. And then we stayed up. I've never been to a hookah lounge, but And I didn't go to a hookah lounge. Or I didn't hit the hookah X program, if you're watching this. I just submitted my last video. I really don't want to lose a sponsorship. So we went to a hookah lounge, and everyone else was hooking or whatever. And then, yeah, it was fun. We stayed up to like 5. Hey, bud. I hit Joe's thing. Speaking of Joe's thing, Sunday, pretty uneventful. Everybody went to me. Hold on, not fucking Chert Bertel or whatever. We all play bowling. This is the only important part of bowling is that I fucking beat Joe. Joe got dead last of everyone. Dead last, Joe got dead last out of everybody. That's important to note. Dead last. And Zeus's some kind of like bowling god or whatever. I got next to last, but I beat Joe. So, Sunday, I didn't even go to the convention. We went bowling. We went out to eat. And then Joe and Brooke... Let me draw Brooke. I don't have a picture of Brooke on my computer. And thankfully so, you know. Joe and Brooke had bought this weed spray. It's like spray that... It's like breath mint spray. It kind of works like that. It's like... weed spray. So I'm thinking, how fucking potent could a little, like, be? It can't be that bad, you know? Cannot be that bad. Joe and Brooke give me this, and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. And I spray it before dinner. That night is the Minecraft, the MCC party, the Lunar Client party, whatever. And I believe the highest I've ever been in my fucking life. Like, I can't even describe to you I was just laying in bed being like, please, I need it to go away. Like, after dinner, or during dinner, Sneeg was talking to me, and like halfway through whatever he was saying, it was like, brr, 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 and I was like, what is going on? And I was just like, haha, yeah, man. And then I napped, trying to nap it off, and then I went to this MCC party. I see everybody. And I'm sweating. I'm so fucking high. I was like, I need to go home. I tried talking to people, and they were like, what is happening with you? I kept forgetting, like, I forgot the name of the place. I walked down the block. I had already looked up the place on my phone. I was like, what was the name of this place? And I passed it and looked it up like 5 times. And then I finally found it. And, like, it was impossible to have conversation. I was wearing a dope-ass outfit, but I was sweating so bad in the outfit. And then I just went home, and I was like, I'm going to change. And then I slept. I left this party. I was there for like an hour, and I slept from 10 p.m. to like 12 p.m. And I woke up like still exhausted. I had to move my flight. That's how late I slept. I slept fucking 14 hours. And, like, I'm, like, meeting Captain Sparkles, and I'm like, ah! Like, my internal monologue is just, like, just fucking banshee screaming. It was so, that night was fucked. Like, I just kept thinking the high would go away, and it kept getting worse. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how Brooke and Joe like sprayed that and maintained being normal at all. Because they said they had sprayed it and were really high at dinner, but I just didn't think it would last that long. It was like an edible. Holy fuck. It just never stopped going away. Never stopped going away. It never went away. It just continuously got worse. I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star. Did I go to the Alves panel and learn about wolves? I kind of hate that I didn't explore the con as much as I have in previous years. I did not go to the Alves panel. I do like Alves. I like what they're doing. I'd like to visit. I am in Austin. Hello. I missed you, Mr. Man. Yay. Ah! Sorry, bud. So that's it. That's TwitchCon. I know that took forever, and a lot of parts I mentioned were wildly unnecessary, but I don't know. That's a stream segment, I guess. It was fun. It was fun. I had a good time, aside from the being really high night and then missing that one party. But I really do. It's not often I get to hang out with, like, I mean, obviously I'll hang out with the Austin crew, but like Joe and Sneak and Zeusy and all them, this is like the only time I hang out with him. It was nice meeting new people. Chris and I may have met like one other time, Jay and Brady. Everybody's very cool. It's also good to see old faces or what have you. Yeah, it was good. It was a good time. Aside from the funnest part was outside of the convention. Like, I could see how people don't want to go to the convention. Especially, I mean, if you're a fucking e-girl, never go, dude. Did you meet Huz? I mean, every hot girl at TwitchCon does OnlyFans. Like, it'll be like, you know, follow me on Instagram, you go, it'll be like, check out my anal squirting video. First of all, that's poop. Second of all, no. Did you meet Dan Clancy? I did see him with a gal who was a bit, you know, probably could have been his daughter, maybe, at the bar. But, you know, I don't know. That's my hashtag CEO, I guess. Squash, please stop rolling around the keyboard. Please. Rest in peace, Brink Churgis. Alright. I'm gonna pee again. And also get that protein shake that I didn't get because I'm fucking starving. Remember the girl at the airport he, like, fell in love with? Yeah, the girl that did fucking porn. I was like, which in and of itself, it's like, whatever. But, like, I had this meet cute at an airport, and I was like, wow, I met the love of my life. Spent forever looking her up. Anal fisting. What? I was like, it's going to be so cute when I find this girl's socials. She's a teacher. It'll be awesome. And she's a fucking porn teacher. She's not a real teacher. She's like, ooh, the students just got out of class. I got to, you know, fuck one to give him an A or whatever. I'll explain the entire
it coming, man. That's Buddha boy, fucking bitch, she leave my problem, man. Rich in a bitch, so just tell me why that light of them. I just be living day by day, I know it covers me. I see all the caddies coming in, I bet you tired. I got all this money coming in, I'm about to bury it. When the fame come, young shit can get scarier. Bitch, I'm already up in the past, kiss my derriere. All type of diamonds, all type of lights. I got all type of bitches, all type of vibes. We got all types of sticks, we don't do no fights. We a god to a king, can't to a mice. I got 100 buns, baby, tell me what you like. Yeah, I just pulled up a deuce, but it's not a Sprite. Yeah, I already told you the truth, tell me how I lie. Don't make me hold it from you, I won't tell it twice.
I can't find my fucking water. I put my water down somewhere. I kind of love the chair streams. It's actually a magic trick of mine. Oh my god, also my hotel room was like, the view was just another fucking building. I was like, alright, city view, bitch. And then it was just like, fucking, just complete garbo view. I feel like I'm getting sicker by the second. Like the phlegm in my throat and shiz. And shiz, not jizz, by the way. I've got a couple vidjas I'd like to watch. Squash, don't jump up here yet. Let me find my water. I went one place. Oh, there it is. Found it. I got some rings recently. Look at this. Snake. Something else. Hawk. And then I had another one, but it was honestly too big. It was my pinky ring and it fell off. The snake one's baller, dude. Squash, do not jump up there. During the week of Halloween, are you going to wear costumes on stream? Yes. I'm going to try and have one costume per stream. Probably not going to stream every day. Finish the story. The story's finished. That was it. Then I fucking flew back to Austin, Texas. And that was it. Got super high, slept way too late, had brunch by myself, went to the airport. Booyah Kabooyah 619. I watched that fucking tits video of me with the tits, and I was like giggling to myself, and people would like look at my phone, and it would be like me in big tits, and me laughing at myself in the big tits. That was a flight. It was fine. I just played Mario Kart and slept. That was about it. Oh, the airport girl. I'll tell that later. I've told that on story. Told that on stream. Told that on stream. She was this girl that I met, and I was like, wow, this would be like a fun meet cute or whatever, but then she turned out to be like a hardcore porn star. But it was just funny because I spent like all day looking for her socials, and I didn't even have a name, and I was like, this is going to be so romantic. Incorrect. Hardcore porn. I want to watch this video. I hope it's not just AI fucking bullshit garbage. Angelica, thank you for the 13 months. These can be interesting if you... Ah! Okay. So, I had these strings dangling from my sweatpants, and Squash went up and swatted it. Fucking claws on my balls, bruh. Fuck. Oh my god. Jesus. That was like through sweatpants, through underwear. Fuck me. Ow. God damn. He'll do shit and then he runs away. He just clawed my fucking nutsack and then ran away. Can I put my claws on your balls? That was really just like a pinprick that hurt for like a second, but boy did that... Whoa. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna watch this video. The voice of historical figures. I went down a rabbit hole this morning, like looking at like they just the age of the internet we're in though. I can't tell if it's AI or not. Like I was watching videos of like people from like the early 1900s and it's like recolored, but I'm like, I don't know. This could be fucking AI for all I know, you know. And like maybe these voices are AI, but I guess we'll see. There's a video about the president's voices. Oh, this one. Okay, which one do we think is most likely not complete bullshit garbage? Real voice of historical figures. This is essentially the same thumbnail as this one. This is more popular. I know the president one is good. We'll watch that one after this. Let's watch this one. It says 8 million views. The voice of historical figures. Let's see if it's just complete garbo or not. It seems I've already watched a minute of this, so maybe it's complete garbo.
Martial art include all the combative arts like karate or...
Don't say a fucking word. Don't say a fucking word about how you knew it or whatever. Alright? Just we'll keep it moving.
Karate, judo, Chinese kung fu or Chinese boxing, whatever you call it. All those. You see, like Aikido, Korean. I can go on and on and on. But it's a
One second.
combative form of fighting.
I'd like to...
This shit's gonna piss me off, dude. I already had this gripe with the richest people in history video, but if you're doing a voice of historical figures, what are we ordering them based off of? It's certainly not the year in which they lit. Oh, okay, the year in which they died. I see. Not the oldest. Okay. I got it. Never mind.
take this opportunity just to express my deep gratitude.
Nobody wants to watch this? Raid bedrooms? Suck my fucking dick? That just makes me not want to raid bedrooms.
To the English people.
Hey, me, I'm a black American. I'm proud to be a black American. I am proud of my race. I am proud of who I am.
When Michael Jackson died, my mom reacted in such a way that you would think Michael Jackson is related to my family. I mean, I know what Michael Jackson sounds like. He's been memed more than anybody.
Children, it's ignorant. I have a lot of pride in who I am and dignity.
He died in 2009. Also, Billy Mays died in 2009. See, now I'm confused about the order of this again. Because Charlie Chaplin died in 77, so we're not going off the year they died. This order makes no fucking sense. But, whatever.
Fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt eine...
Yeah, that checks out. You know, Hitler loved giving speeches. It was like one of his favorite things ever. He loved giving speeches. He loved having attention from people. Like, he would have these like dinner meetings where he would he'd speak for like 3 hours or 4 hours. They would be and it would just be him speaking uninterrupted the whole time, just giving like a 3 or 4 hour speech. And he had a really bad farting problem. So like he had like I forget the exact quote, but something along the lines of like disgusting flatulence to the point to where you wouldn't want to be in the same room as him for extended period of time, among other things. But yeah, like, people would hate to sit through his 4-hour-long speeches at these dinner parties because he'd just be fucking farting the whole time. And everyone's like, that's great, Mr. Hitler.
Фашистская Германия, поставленная на колени Красной Армии и войсками наших союзников, признала себя победителем.
Yeah, that checks out.
The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval...
Franklin D. Roosevelt. He was like one of the last people to have sort of the... Calvin Coolidge, really... I don't know. He was one of the last eras of people with a transatlantic accent. Like, well, you do the things and then we do it for the American people. That's what we do it for. Who even is Stalin? Holy fuck. We are fucked.
And air forces of the Empire of Japan.
We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air.
That's not surprising at all.
We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall never surrender.
That's a classic Churchill quote. Also, British people... He's not British? Or do you mean he doesn't sound British? Because they used to not sound British back in the day. Everyone kind of had the same accent. To, like, a certain extent. Hey, Weast, thank you for the raid, brother man. Good to see you this weekend. I'm reacting to the voices of historical figures for my second channel. Which, dude, that channel's blown up, by the way. And fucking, I'm getting no money off of it. People fucking copyright my shit immediately. So goddamn annoying. Anyways, thank you, Weast. Good to have you. Sorry I didn't say bye. Have a good stream. Thank you very much, dude. Good seeing you, my man. But yeah, this is before the era of British people that were like, hello, brother, it's me. I'm fucking Winston Churchill, brother. Oh, Gaddafi.
شبر شبر بيت بيت دار دار زنقة زنقة من الدلسي والرجاس.
What the fuck does Zanga Zanga mean?
تضيع بين ايدينا بدون مبرر.
Everybody's been there at one time.
Why is Paul Walker in this lineup of historical figures? This makes no goddamn sense. You know, you have Gaddafi, Winston Churchill, Joseph Stalin, Hitler, and, you know, Paul Walker, who was up there with these guys.
Another, 1 degree or another. But it's like, we get hit hard, we get back up again.
The guy from the car movies, also the guy from the car accident.
I came to Chicago with $40 in my pocket. My son is now 12. I'm still married and I love my wife dearly.
So this is not surprising. He sounds like comically evil.
I was younger than I am now and thought I needed more.
Well, I'm fucking Al Capone, bitch.
I thought prohibition was an unjust law, and I still do.
He, like, super died of syphilis. Like, he pretty much became, like non-verbal, and that's how everyone with syphilis died. They would get, like, you know, it would eventually rot their fucking brain. What did Gandhi do? Was he just like a advocate for peace? And that's why?
The common language of science. The first step towards language was to link acoustical...
Do you guys remember the... I don't know if you guys had this in your elementary school, but it was the images of... It was like posters of Albert Einstein. And it was like, hey, Albert Einstein was a fucking idiot. Just because you're behind in school right now doesn't mean you won't be a genius. Einstein made F's in school, and like he did it. He was a genius his whole life. It's a crazy cope.
Acoustically or otherwise.
No, and also that wasn't true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just a crazy cope to be like, you know, Einstein was also a fucking idiot. Look what he did.
Commutable signs to sense impressions.
you can't look down to read the speech. You have to take the speech up. Because if you did, your neck would break. It'd fall off.
Yeah, I mean, this is of no surprise to me. You sound exactly like a... Oh, Tupac!
There is no fear. There is no problem. There ain't nothing but opportunity. And the opportunity is overthrow the government y'all got right now, which is...
This is like the only time ever you'll see this fucking lineup of people. This makes no sense.
Bad Boy and Nas and all that bullshit, and we will bring a new government here that will feed every person in New York.
Ain't nobody fuck with the greatest minds of our generation.
I'd like to take a moment and thank everybody in the Apple community.
Dude, I don't give a fucking shit about the voice of historical figures that were alive during my lifetime, bruh. I know what Steve Jobs sounds like.
For the heartfelt support I got, too. It really meant a lot.
Maybe.
Who is Pele?
Because I made some mistake, I didn't kick you out. They said Pele. I fight with everybody. No, my name is Hansum.
El delantero no puede estar cansado de correr un defensor para después entregarse al arquero en la mano.
He just sounds like this guy, but after a night of drinking or something.
I don't think of her.
My mom was also very upset about the death of Whitney Houston.
I don't think of her. Musically, what do I think of her? Yes. I think she's a good singer.
I think in life in general, you know, I mean, it's one thing to be romantic in love, but I think romance, it's.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through the ones I don't care about.
I don't know. I just noticed that people expect.
I mean, Heath Ledger's a legend, but again, I know what he sounds like.
Expect more of a thematic angle with our music. You know, they always want to read into it, and before I was just
historical figure. Heath Ledger.
Pieces of poetry and just garbage, you know.
Oh, here's a good one. I just feel, here's why they fucking did this. I'm learning this now, or I'm realizing this now. It's because you would just get through all the old people and then click off the video. That's why they're like interspersing these like random modern celebrities.
Happy to be back. As I said, it's my hometown. Yes. I would rather say that I have director approval, and that is true.
Hot.
I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts, but I don't see myself being.
Also hot. She seems like she's trying to like seduce me.
This country.
That might just be me projecting.
Electric power is everywhere present in unlimited quantities and can drive the world's machinery without the need of coal, oil, gas, or any other fuel.
So Tesla's the guy that made the Cybertruck. Oh, kidding. Yeah, this is the guy that got fucked by Thomas Edison, right? Thomas Edison, like, stole his whole flow. I mainly know that from epic rap battles of history, but also that is like a historical moment. I got it. We the people. I am John F. Kennedy. This is how I talk. It's a bit transatlantic, but it's a little bit off from that. If you really think about it, it's a little bit off from transatlantic. It's not quite transatlantic. It's like I was doing a bad transatlantic accent.
Choose to go to the moon.
We choose to go to the moon.
Go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing. Not
do the other thing. That's like some shit I would say if I was making up voice lines. Dude, it's embarrassing how much I know about the presidents. I have watched this video. I don't want to exit out of this one, but the video of like what the presidents sound like a million times. I've seen a million videos of JFK.
Because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Oh.
The whole point.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Maybe it's weird to say this, but dude, your voice is hot. I'm bisexual, by the way. Well, thank you And hold on, we'll get back to that compliment in a second. Thank you very much. What the fuck is XXXTentacion doing next to John F. Kennedy? I am so confused. In what world is there any correlation between historical figure XXXTentacion? What the fuck? Nikola Tesla, John F. Kennedy, XXXTentacion. The greatest minds.
Human race and the human mind in itself is evolution.
This fucking video is fucking rage bait again, dude. I keep watching these goddamn bullshit videos, like the richest people one. Ugh.
Whether it's evolution spiritually, physically, period.
Yeah,
Evolution.
I know it. He died the summer after I graduated high school. I actually just watched a video about Saddam Hussein, so I know what he sounds like. Blunt rotation is these 100 people or whatever.
The stories came out, the girl he left behind, and all that. It wasn't like that. I mean, I had to be.
What? That's what Elvis Presley sounds like? I thought the whole thing was... Well, thank you very much. I'm Elvis. Blah, 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 blah. What? Have you seen him coming his pants? Yeah. Apparently, I think this is just a rumor. I don't know if he confirmed this, but he was like doing his little dance. And his penis... He was like giving himself a thigh job. And like nutted. And he was like, oh, or whatever Elvis does. I think that's just a rumor, but it was in the Elvis movie.
Be careful when I.
Like his suit was too tight, and he basically gave himself a thigh job.
Well, probably the newest development is the tremendous drive to...
It's also hilarious to think about these rankings. Like, I don't know what in the world this is based off of. Presumably it's just to get people to stick around throughout the whole video. But XXXTentacion, Saddam Hussein, Elvis Presley, MLK Jr.
Increase the number of Negro registered voters in the South.
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness.
Yep. Again, a lot of these I'm just like, yeah, they sound like their ethnicity. You know, like, of course, Bob Marley sounds like a Jamaican guy.
Richness is life, forever.
Another guy I only know from epic rap battles of history.
You don't have anything the matter with you. Well, I have a little trouble now and then, but that's because I'm getting old. But I've got a lot of ginger yet. Well, I don't know. I never heard one.
I mean, what the fuck did he even just say? That's like unlike any voice I've heard from this era. It sounds like he just had a seizure or a stroke.
I had a purpose. I wanted to be one of the best basketball players to ever play.
So this feels like AI. It sounds like AI to me.
Outside of that lane,
knocks out everybody, and no one can whoop him. That's when that little Cassius Clay from Louisville, Kentucky came up and stopped Sonny Liston, the man who annihilated Floyd Patterson twice. He was going to kill me.
I fucking love Muhammad Ali, dude.
I wanted to be known as Mandela, a man with weaknesses.
Do you think Morgan Freeman was inspired by Nelson Mandela?
Yo no busco, y mi anhelo no es que haya un enfrentamiento.
Again, he just kind of sounds like a Colombian guy. No surprise here, really.
Entre el pueblo colombiano.
I don't know what I expected from this video.
He predicado la paz y ha anhelado la paz.
I love my job, but I hate talking to people like you.
Thanks. No, I mean, I love it right now because I said earlier on, you're the last person I'm talking to, so you probably get the best.
That sounds about right. I just know Rami Malek's interpretation of Freddie Mercury. And I know his singing voice, obviously. Xena Toes, thank you for the 16 months.
Well, I wanted to be the wrong one. I wanted to be a painter, which I was lousy at. The only thing I could do was this kind of work.
I know what John Lennon sounds like.
But I insisted on taking painting.
See, I don't know who this lady is, but I feel like this video would be way more hard-hitting if it was just a bunch of these types of historical figures, except for, you know, as opposed to throwing XXX Tentacion into it.
I went to India in 1929 and finished my novitiate and vows, and I was with the Loreto nuns.
God damn, get some sound panels, Mother Teresa, my ears hurt.
For 20 years.
What was that beeping?
What's going through my mind right now is to use the minutes and hours that I have left as fruitfully as possible and see what happens. It helps.
Hello, Ted Bundy. Number 6 on the list, mind you. MLK Jr. was like number 17. I don't know what we are ordering this list based off of. What is the criteria in ordering this list?
To live in the moment.
And Mao Zedong. Again, yes, right. That is kind of what I guessed. Holy shit, this one's crazy. He's about to start singing opera. He speaks with the cadence of a black pastor. Wasn't he crazy? Wasn't Mussolini like a little wacky or something? Yes, the dictator Mussolini who came up with Hitler on a part of like an ally to the Nazi regime. He was a bit crazy. Yeah, the inventor of fascism, Benito Mussolini. This guy is... fuck. This guy's like a... This is a bad guy, right? Or is he like a hero? I can't remember. Somebody fact check me on this. Apparently Pablo Picasso was like super horny. He was like a ladies' man. Right? Either that or he was really racist. I can't remember. Maybe he was both. I can't remember. What was the story I heard about Pablo Picasso recently? I'll have to look it up. See, that's some fucking shit I want to hear. So guys, that was the voice of historical figures, all the way from Pablo Picasso to Hitler to XXXTentacion to Paul Walker to Mussolini. That video sucked. And remember at the very beginning I was like, a lot of these are pretty sucky. You gotta find the right ones. I like a good list video if it doesn't fucking suck. I don't understand what that was based off of. This video fucking rocks the sounds of the U.S. presidents. We don't have to watch the whole thing. I do want you guys to hear a couple of the early guys, because it is kind of fascinating seeing the transition from like, well, it's a great day in American history here today. On this fine day, we sit here before the American people, and we, I know we watched this briefly before I did the tier listing thing. I really just want to show you Calvin Coolidge, honestly, because I could do that impression really well. No, fuck you! Ruined it.
Country needs.
My name is Calvin Coolidge. We are here and we're doing the things. And my name is Calvin Coolidge, and yes, I will be there. I will be there at the Oval Office, and I'll be doing the things that they said to do.
Every ounce of its energy to restore itself. The costs of government are all assessed upon the people. This means that the farmer is doomed to...
They're eating the dogs and the cats over there. Anyways, that's Calvin Coolidge. He was the only guy to give a fuck about the Native Americans. I'm not going to get into the presidents. We'll be here for another 3 hours. Okay, so, ladies and gents, the Google form is submitted. I am going to refill my water. And we are going to break into the bedroom ranking form. So, as you guys know, this is kind of a recurring segment that I do. You can submit a picture of your bedroom, video of your bedroom, whatever. I'll rate it. I'll be like, damn, this shit blows dick. Or, whoa, that's pretty cool, you know? What camera do I have? The Sony ZV-1. It took me fucking forever to make this look good. You need an HDMI to USB-C adapter, and also you need, the lens. There's an extender, there's a wide lens. The Sony ZV-1 doesn't have like a lens that you can detach, but you can get an adapter that makes it wider. That's what I have. But the Sony ZV-1 is a fucking bitch and a half. It's very anal. I don't like saying the word anal, but it's very specific. Like, you have to get the lighting just right, make it look good, whatever. All right. What do we want to listen to? I'll be quick with it, boy. Finishing an entire cart in 14 minutes. That looks pretty sick. Okay, if you wanna submit your bedrooms, if you haven't already, boom. You can buy a vending machine off Temu. Yeah, I bought a fucking excavator on Temu. That's what I'm confused about. Is like, Lil Stank is less characters than your name. So it would have cost more money to print your name. This looks fucking awesome though. Maybe I do a hooping stream with this bad boy on. Huh?
I stuck my dick inside his life until that bitch came.
Last name, first name, yours. Like a sprained ankle, play ain't nothing to play with. Oh, that's a great bit. All right, well, incredible. I like the look of it, though. I mean, it's not like I could ever wear it out anywhere. It's fucking the Fairfield Farters 6'7". 6'7" it wasn't even funny when I ordered it a month ago, and it's certainly not any funnier now. And you guys just didn't shut the fuck up. You were like, you gotta put 6'7" as your number. You gotta put 6'7" on it, it would be so funny. Let me put 6'7" on the number. Dude, I feel myself getting progressively sicker. Last name ever. Alright, this is last call to submit your shit. Otherwise, I'll close the form. Last name ever. First name greatest. This is a good look. I like the jersey. The jersey's nice. Let me do a quick vetting. Real quick. Because you can make it. Down in the moon. Last name. First name, yours. Like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with. Let me do a little zoomaroony here. Just so I don't give anyone's name away. All right, let's react to your bedrooms. There's not too many submissions, so we're gonna do this as like a quick segment, and then we'll play a game of some sorts. You know, we'll get into probably the Little Nightmares thing. We'll start that. Nah, I'm saying, starting with, I guess I won't say your name. Okay, let me move this a little bit. All right, here we go. So we have a cute little bedroom. I like the usage of the desk. You know, I like the desk location. It's a little bare bones. It's a little bare bones, but it is clean. You know, that's all you could really ask for. We have this. I like this side table that you have here. I know you went to Bama. Do you still keep up with college football? Not as much as I used to, but I do still. Yeah, pretty bare bones, but I like the little desk area. I forgot that I was ranking these. Maybe we'll go like a 6. It does look cozy. I like the lights. A 6 or a number that I'm not going to say because, you know, the funny meme. God damn it. I knew it. I knew you guys would do that. It's a fucking plague. It is a goddamn plague, dude. Where's the chat box? The pegboard is tough. Let me tell you something, pal. I've never been bored of pegging. Where the fuck? There we go. Yeah, I'm rocking with this. Again, pretty bare bones, but I like it. Oh, here's the... Okay. Hold on. I might have to change my opinion of this. I might go up to a 7. I like the couch here. The couch does take up a bit of space here. Also, what is the couch facing? Just the bed. You don't have like a TV or anything. You just have the couch facing the bed, so a nice little cuck couch. It's for my dog. Is your dog 6 feet tall? What do you mean? What do you mean it's for my dog? This is a human-sized couch, bro. This is for 3 people. How big's your fucking dog? I don't know. This will bump it up to a 7, maybe. I feel like these lights are kind of random here, because you just have complete bare bones walls and then these lights. But I'm rocking with it. I get it's above the couch. You know, it's cute. Just based on how this one's cropped, I'm gonna assume this is just grabbed from the internet. But let's just assume for 2 seconds that it's your real room. I mean, good fucking God. You gotta clean up, dude. And seemingly you just got your monitors on account of the styrofoam being on the floor here. Yeah, there it is, dude. You just got your fucking... You just got your Asus gaming monitor. Your ass eats so much Chick-fil-A. Let's see how big this person is. Chick-fil-A, cookout, lava lamp. I guess you didn't eat the lava lamp. 3 monitors. How about this? Take the money that you spent on your gaming setup and pay a maid to come in once a week and do a little pick-me-up. You have your fucking jack-off paper towels here. I see right through you, dude. I see right through you. All right? I see right through it. No one keeps paper towels within arm's reach of their bed unless they're jacking their shit and using that to clean up. You're right, the bed is sitting on 3 cots. Yeah, this room sucks. I think if you cleaned up, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I'll give it like a 2. I'm doing a little vetting. A little bit of vetting, bruv. It's a little bit of vetting.
Because my dog is...
Hold on, I think we're super duper uber chilling. Damn, we have a lot more submissions than I thought. Okay, hold on, let me... I'm just making sure we're good to go.
Man.
Back of the bed.
All right. See, that kind of took a while. Well worth it, though. Well worth it, because I want to vet the new submissions just to make sure because I did accidentally watch porn. Granted, it didn't look like there was porn there. All right, here we are. So, we've got this room. Shit. We got this room here. I don't like this room. I'm not a huge fan of the room. It's very confusing. You have a drill and a little fan. What the fuck is this fan doing? Why do you have a power drill on the floor? What are you power drilling? You just have an air mattress. I see that all the funds went to the electric guitars, which is sick. You've got your fucking jack-off toilet paper here. You've got seemingly not even a computer at your gaming setup. You just have a bunch of junk. This looks to me like a goddamn garage sale, dude. This looks like a garage sale. Like when you have the tables, you just fucking have random shit. Okay, wait a second. You have a mic stand and the keyboard, and I'm assuming this is a monitor. So maybe you do have a computer. But like, it's hard to tell with all the goddamn I Spy. Classic Canadian, though. Classic Canadian here. Classic gross Canadian. I do like the guitars. I'm American. What the hell, dude? What is this? Burn that flag, you traitor. I think every man should invest in a headboard. Even if you just have a mattress on the floor, if you just get one of those faux headboards from like an Amazon place, women will think you're like the most put together man in the world if you just have a headboard. They'll be like, whoa, he had a headboard. Holy shit. Or men, I don't know. I don't know if you're gay, but this room wouldn't be that bad if you just cleaned your desk up. Your desk is a nightmare to look at. The only redeeming quality are the few guitars. It is hilarious. You just have a power drill on the floor. This is seemingly a tub of creatine, I believe. This is a fucking dude room, bruh. This is a dude room, brother. We got a power drill, electric guitar, creatine. This is for the fucking bros. You know what? Fuck it. The dude points, I'll give you a 3 instead of a 2. 3 out of 10. Oh my god, bruh. Hold on. Oh wait, can you guys not see? Hold on, let me. Look at that. You have ripped the smoke detector out of the ceiling. It's just cables. It's just fucking cables. I know what this looks like because I've done it as well. Aww. Fucking Billboard Top 100. Posters over here. The country, just in case you forget the states. I like this. This is cute. See, this is what I'm saying. If you just have like a mattress, and I think there's a bed frame here, but just get one of these Amazon things, dude. Get one of these Amazon shits. You just put it behind your shit. Behind your bed. I like the record player. I hate this one, TBH. Well, did you prefer this one? I mean, the pool of options or not. I mean, this is very, like, basic gal. Oh, that's it? I'll give it, like, a 5. I mean, it's clean. I like the wood paneling. You know, it seems like you're doing the best with what you can. I don't like these albums, really. But, you know, this isn't the rating your music taste stream. This is the bedroom stream. This is one that I feel like we have seen 300 times. This looks like so many rooms we've seen. Dream catchers, LED lights, what are these little plushies called? I'll give this one another. I'll give it a 4. It's a bit dirty. Squishmallows, yeah. It's a bit dirty. I rebuke the LED lights, the TikTok LED lights. The Dreamcatcher is cool, I guess. I don't know what this is. That's kind of fun. You have... I'll give it a 4. Alright. I've already vetted this one out, but I'm scared to watch videos, so... Okay. Perfect. Can I make this higher quality? Is this it? Oh, this is cute as hell. This is what some would call chic. Dare I say. Cute little studio. This is giving rich. This is giving I have a lot of money. Or maybe you don't have a lot of money and you just shop well on Facebook Marketplace. What if the TV falls if they're sleeping? I believe this is on a stand. It is on a stand. Here's my thing. I am too much of a fucking idiot to put a TV on. I don't know how to use a stud finder. You know, studs to me are like, it's like a lesbian culture thing. So I don't know how to use a stud finder. I don't know how to fucking put a bed frame. This is like best case scenario for someone like myself. I think this is adorable. I really like the desk. The stream is kind of cutting off the desk, but I love the desk. 9 out of 10. Oh, there's a little balcony. Alexa, start fucking farting. Alexa, start fucking farting. I love the hanging lamp as well. This is like the definition of doing a lot with what you have. I mean, this is just like a studio apartment. Very nice, though. What is this one? Oh, hello. When did I last pee? Dude, am I sucking my own dick or do I look awesome in this jersey? Troy Bolton. Yeah, I hate it. That was the slowest the chat has been all night. That fucking sucks. That was crazy. Guys, when I ask a question like that, just be like, W Jersey, crazy. You know? That was mad. That was way too slow. All right? Not good for my ego. I could hear crickets chirping outside. That was crazy. Alright. I'm going to piss real quick. I also... I guess I can't turn on the AC. It's getting hot. But I guess I am wearing a nice little jersey. So it'll be fine. It's honestly hotter in the jersey than it was in the thin shirt I was wearing. Turn on the AC. It's too loud. Sister. The 4th time on this stream. 2.5 hours, 4 times of peeing. That's not that crazy. in his bed while he making me burgers. That's not even a niche reference. That tweet got like 200,000 likes. Cool ass jersey. Thank you. Just got drafted to the Fairfield Farters. Dude, I am like starting to get progressively more sick. I feel it. I feel it in my nads. And by my nads, I mean my fucking lymph nodes. Last name Eva, first name greatest. All right. Oh yeah, this one. I reconsidered this in the bathroom. Because at first it was like, how the fuck do you watch TV in bed like this? But you got little couches. We're going 10. 10. Next one.
Guys, my room is a little messy right now. I have clothes on the ground. Guys, my room is a little messy right now. I have clothes on the ground. And you guys will ignore that.
Why is every video like 180p?
Oh, my room is my little wall. I used to be a Taylor Swift fan and came home soon. Yeah.
I just heard Taylor Swift. Who's this guy? Oh, that's Gojo. That's Gojo. Right? Isn't that Gojo? Squash, you did not knock over the top of my fucking protein. You can chill here if you'd like. Just don't knock over my monitor. Isn't that Gojo? I like the leaves. I don't know. I feel like I've seen the leaf pink flag combo like a million times. You know, like this feels like such a classic, like young girl room. What is this?
My favorite.
I can't hear what she's saying, but it's not me. I think it's cute. From what I can tell, again, this kind of looks like it was filmed on like a Nintendo DS. That might just be the compression required for the form submission, though. From what I can tell, I don't know, 6? We'll go 6. But I can't even if I... What sucks is when I say 6 and then I change my mind and then I want to go up a score, I can't say it. Because you guys know it's the funny haha number. Oh, baller alert. Baller alert. I like this room. Again, I get the lights are vibey, like especially the white lights. They're vibes in terms of the room ambiance, but like I just cannot look at those lights without thinking 2020 like you know, BLM skits on TikTok or whatever. But I do really like this room. A little bare bones, but I do like it. W setup, like the white. All the white works together. I'll go 9 here. A very classic streamer setup. Be gentle with me. I have to move my mouse very carefully because Squash is laying down right on the wire. Hold the fuck on. Do you live in a classroom? What? Oh my God, are you in the hospital? Oh. Why did they let you decorate your hospital? Dude, for real, when it got here, I was like, wow, what an odd bathroom to have in your room. Oh my God, wait, do you get to decorate your hospital room? Because that was like a... That was a request you had and they had to fulfill? Um, 10 out of 10. Love the room. Great room. Really good room. They let terminal patients decorate the hospital room. All right. So, yeah, 10 out of 10 on that one. I hope you're doing well, person that submitted this. Hello, Squash. Are you playing on a keyboard? Holy shit. This room rocks. I love the color coordination. I love the shelves on top. Wow. You got a little curtain right here in front of the balcony. Whoa, this room is sick. It's not often you see a popcorn ceiling room that is nice. Whoa, dude. Yeah, this room is sick as fucking balls. I believe my sister has the same bed frame. I might go 10 on this one, too. This one looks sick. Okay, well, that's like from a TV show, I guess. I miss your sister. Hey. Imagine if she was your actual sister. Oh, that's iCarly's room. 10. I'm giving a 10 to this one. This one looks so sick. Very well decorated room. Squash has... Okay, guys. Squash has his little paw. Oh, fuck. God damn it, I spoke too loud. He had his little paw in my hand as I was moving the mouse. So it was like he was moving the mouse. Yeah, this green room is sick as balls. Okay, well, I think this dude's in the military, maybe?
It's already zoomed all the way out.
Oh, this gal is in the military?
Hospital room. Oh, it's already zoomed all the way out. Mental hospital room. Rate the... No, you know what? Rate hospital room. Oh, it's already zoomed all the way out. Mental hospital room. Rate the... No, you know what? There's nothing to rate. So rate my son.
Yeah,
On a scale of 1 to 10.
They really give you guys no creative freedom with the mental hospital room, because I guess you could use anything to, you know. So I guess that's why. I guess that's why it's empty as hell. They let you have a phone. I had to pay an extra $5,000 fucking dollars in rehab to get a phone, which didn't make any sense to me. I was like, why can't I just throw extra money at you and you let me have my phone? Maybe she's almost out.
Rate my son. This is my son, Mr. Periwinkle III. My grandma knitted this sweater. He's beautiful, so, yeah.
I wonder what mental illness she has.
Hospital room.
For real, when I clicked this, I was like, military guy, incorrect. Mental hospital girly, actually. You know, there's not much to go off of with the room. I'm going to say 1 for the room for this little guy.
There's nothing to rate, so rate my son.
I'll give your son gets an 8. This is mine, by the way. You are in a mental hospital right now, this moment in time. Why do you have your phone? Can you DoorDash? I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. All right, we got more leaves. Little cunty pose in the beginning. There we go. Nice, very clean room thus far. Small steps every day. Oh, that's your dream board. I thought about making a dream board, and I was like, I don't feel like photoshopping all this bullshit. 111k followers is a very specific goal to have. I like it. The bathroom is especially cute. I like the bathroom. Are you talking? Oh, you are.
I've got this. It lights up. She's really cute. I forget that it lights up, but that's okay.
Jump scare.
Pretty standard bathroom, you know.
Is this Australian?
Oh, another wee poster says, please don't do coke in the upper.
Having a please don't do coke in your bathroom. Having a please don't do coke in the bathroom sign in your own bathroom makes me wonder what your friends are like.
Bathroom, but if you look closely, you're welcome to. We've got a big ass motherfucking mirror. We've got the fattest dream catcher.
This is the most Australian accent I've ever heard in my entire life.
Ever. Don't ask why it's not above my bed. I think that's where
Ever, mate.
That's fine. We've got the crazy crystals. They're cute though. They're really cute.
That is not surprising to me based on this room.
Bird shit on my window standard. My fan.
I
feel like that's too personal, but that's
I
okay.
like all the windows.
Lego flowers.
I like the fully glass door.
Never die. The setup. Oh, she's really.
The setup is a bit lackluster.
Yes, that's where I work. Cowgirl hat. Yee-haw. 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 Is that what they say? Yee-haw, motherfucker. And that's the room, baby. That is the room.
Thank you, Australian person. I don't know. There are parts of this that I'm like, but on the whole, I do like this room. It's very clean, very... I don't know, I really like the windows. I hate these curtains with a fucking passion. Get new curtains. But yeehaw. Yes, you try. I mean, she's Australian. They don't say yeehaw in Australia. I like it. I'll give it a 7. I like the bathroom a lot. Aside from, like, the sorority girl, like, don't do coke in the bathroom sign. Alright, look at this guy. So seemingly this guy's sleeping in the living room of his friend's place on a fucking camo mattress. A camo mattress, sleeping on a camo mattress in the living room. Where the fuck do you even get this? Or no, that's a fitted sheet. This is a from home camo mattress. Or camo bed sheet. Unless whoever you're staying with is all they had as an extra. Fucking 10 out of 10, who cares? This, again, feels like a bedroom we've seen already. This is a very classic, as soon as you put a bunch of posters and a squishmallow and a tapestry in a room, I'm like, okay, we've seen this room 300 times before. There's too much going on. I like Beetlejuice, Wicked, whatever. This is very much like I watched the Dream SMP in 2020 kind of room, you know? But I don't mind it. Holy shit. And this even further adds to my point. You've got a whole collection of these, what are these, Funko Pops? Oh my god, we've got Snape, and I guess you're a Ravenclaw. A lot of Harry Potter stuff, Corpse Bride. A lot of just media. I like the room in and of itself, like the setup of the room. I like all the dressers and such. Is this still the same? No, this is a different one. Yeah, I mean, I'll give this a 5. Bit basic. Really less so basic and more so just too much shit going on. There's too much shit going on. More? Well, I don't see any more. Maybe we'll come across it here in a second. Oh, you mean give you a better score? No, I'll give you a 5. There's too much shit going on. I am gonna take a Dayquil because I'm starting to get a little bit. Ooh. I don't know if it's just streaming for a while, but I'm gonna go take a Dayquil and an ibuprofen, and then I'll do a few more bedrooms. And I know I keep saying we're gonna play fucking Little Nightmares 3. But I think I might just end it off on Bedroom Reacts. Maybe I just start Little Nightmares 3. We'll see how this makes me feel.
Back to read.
Do a couple more. Couple more, then we'll break into My Little Nightmares 3, Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill or whatever. I have not played the first two. I don't know if that's necessary to the game. But I certainly haven't played the first two. Okay. Liberal Minion. Excellent. Be an Onion? What is that in reference to? The desk has such an odd placement. This is my same gaming chair that I got from that stream a year ago. What the fuck does Be an Onion mean? Is that a Shrek thing? Like onions have layers? That's very nice. Quite interesting to be the focal point of your room. Is this a bottle of Fireball? Oh my god! You have fucking 30 Fireball shooters here. I was like, wow, that's crazy to have Fireball as decor. And you also have Fireball just to drink. And was that... What is this? Twilight? This room sucks balls. I'm sorry. Oh my god, Pink Whitney as decor as well? Good lord. Yeah. This room sucks. No offense to whoever this is. There's potential here, maybe. I like the different... I like the black wall in contrast with the wide walls, but we're gonna go... We're gonna go 3 on this one. I remember his hands. I think that'll be it. I accidentally just closed out of the thing, and I've completely lost my place. So, I think that'll be it for the bedroom submissions, guys. If I missed your bedroom, we will, you know, again, I'll revisit this. And you know what? Pretty good bit of bedrooms. We saw some good ones. We saw some shitty ones. We saw a ton of 2020 TikTok lights. I mean, so many 2020 TikTok lights. So many. Let me pull up Little Nightmares, boy. Shit. Little Nightmares. Trace. I don't know what the fuck this game is. I have never played the first two. I don't know if you need to have played the first two. But I am gonna try. Update queued already? I just got this fucking game. Alright. We're starting on the third one. This is my first playthrough, and it's on the third game. Oh, I remember his hand. How was your day today? It was good. I mean, I was sick. Or I am sick currently, so it kind of sucked getting started, but why not play the first 2 on stream? Is it necessary? I'm going to Google it. Marissa, thank you for the 17 months. No, you don't need to play Little Nightmares 1 and 2 before diving into 3. However, it's recommended if you want to fully appreciate the context, deeper meaning, symbolism, and deeper meaning... Or wait, deeper meaning, symbolism, and hidden Easter eggs. I don't give a fuck. I'll appreciate it all the same. You know? I remember his hand. The third is Buns? Really? Everyone's playing the third. I'm not going to play too much of it. I'm just going to start. And then that'll be it. I hope I wake up tomorrow and all the sickness has exited my body and I'm not sick. But I guess we'll see. But I do know one thing. I got another protein shake, baby boy. %. So what the fuck is this game about? What is this game about? What is the Little Nightmares? It looks to be like little people. Maybe is it about little people and their nightmares? I don't know. Like Little People Big World almost, but with nightmares. Dumb bit, but oh, it's a puzzle game? Well, I'm very good at strategy. Little People, Big Nightmares. I've just seen so many people play this game. Oh, do I have to use a controller? I'm not using a controller. 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 You didn't make me. Soon as I see my neck, I don't want to win. And that's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. The game is loading up, but it's on the wrong motherfucking window. Which is why it looks so weird. I don't want to spend time fighting. I don't want to meet me. And that's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. Until the eye is barely visible? Oh, shit. Don't care. Okay, I need to move it to windowed mode so I can move it over. Does anyone see windowed mode? The game is best experienced with a controller. Well, I have a controller if need be. I'm sure the game looks really odd on y'all's stream right now. Okay, I guess it's not in accessibility. A window. Aw, fuck yeah, bitch. Got it. Prayage, thank you for the subaroonie. Why can I not go full screen with this? Fuck. I had this fucking issue last time, dude. Come on. Alright, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with this. I feel like goddamn shit. I will play this tomorrow. We got a lot of reacts in, though. We watched some videos. We reacted to bedrooms. That's a fun one, you know? We'll just push this to the next time. I know I've been saying I'm gonna play Little Nightmares for the past, like, 2 or 3 streams, but you know when you have, like, the brain fog when you're sick? Like, I just don't have the mental capacity to deal with this fucking game running without a hitch right now, or with a hitch. So I'm just gonna go to bed.